Okay, guys. This is another episode of my podcast inside my mind. Sorry, my brain's a little slow at the moment. Um, I want to talk about kids with anxiety and depression because I think that's a really big deal right now, and kids face a lot of crap now, like a lot more than what I did when I was younger. And that makes me feel old. Um, Including my children, they all had anxiety and other things. Um, but actually, Ethan got better with his anxiety, and he got a certificate. He got a certificate in mental health aid. So I'm pretty proud of him for that. Um, but I guess one positive thing that's came from my anxiety is that I can see it in other people. I know the signs. And of course, not everybody's anxiety affects them the same, but you kind of understand, you know, you can kind of tell regular anxiety in someone when they start having it, especially if you have it. Um, my anxiety is total fear feeling, like I'm gonna die and I gotta get away. And then some people have the anger anxiety. On me, not so much with the anger. I will get irritable sometimes when I have it. Um, but people need to start listening to their kids when they talk. I hate that saying that people say that kids are to be seen and not heard. I think that's total bullshit because your kid's a human being, whether they're 5 months old or 15. So I think a lot of parents need to start to listen to them and understand that, when they're telling you they have anxiety or depression and you're telling them that just to get over it or that it's a phase, it's not a phase, people. It's really not. I've had this since I was 14 years old and I'm 37. So trust me, it's not a phase. It's something really serious, and it's something you shouldn't take lightly if your child comes to you and tells you that they're having anxiety in school or that, they're feeling down. Because you should really listen to that. Because their mental health is very important. Um, a lot of parents don't want to believe that there's anything wrong with their kids or that their kids have a mental illness, so they just push it aside and hoping that it goes away. It doesn't go away, people. Um, they they tend to just brush it off and thinking it's just, teenage hormones or puberty or whatever. It's not, people. It does not go away. I have social anxiety. I have PTSD. I have a severe panic disorder. It does not go away. It makes me so mad. Um, you really need, people really need to be more open to their kids and explain things to them more, because people probably don't agree with how I parent because I'm very open with my kids. We talk about everything. And they know that they can come talk to me if they need to about anything because I make sure of it. Because I think it's just really important to have communication with your kids about everything. I mean, you want to make them feel comfortable to come to you and talk to them because you don't want them holding, stuff inside. Sorry, I had a brain spasm or something. Um, Uh, um, just make sure that your child isn't afraid to come and open up to you if something's wrong or something's bothering them. I cannot talk, people. Bothering them, because it's really important. What your child has to say is really important, and it shouldn't be taken lightly, and you shouldn't blow them off, especially about something as serious as that, because you never know what could happen. And you don't want to be left in the dark, especially if something serious would happen to your child, because, that's just something that you would never forget or forgive yourself for. And, listening to your child just could save your child's life, because there's so many suicides. So many. Whether it's bullying, which I think is total shit, and I think that kids that bully other kids need the crap knocked out of them. I don't believe in violence, but if you're torturing someone to the point that they want to kill themselves, yeah, you need punched in the face. I'm sorry, but you do. Because that's total crap that you would make somebody feel like shit about themselves because they are who they are. So, get it together, people. Especially parents, too. They're just as bad. They're just as cruel, and they're just as mean, and they're just as judgmental. So, get it together, people. Quit making fun of people. Quit acting like you're better than they are, because you're not. There's a lot of that going on. And a lot of kids feel isolated and feel like they're not good enough because they don't have what the other kid has. But in all reality, that kid that thinks that is 100% better than that other spoiled kid. So that's an issue that really makes me mad. If you're a parent and you see your kids bullying somebody else, you better get on them, because that could cost somebody their life. Your kid could push another kid to the point of them not wanting to be here anymore. And if you don't take care of that, and if you don't make your child accountable for that, then you're just as much of a piece of shit. Because that's something that is cruel, and it should never be allowed to happen. So if you don't like what I'm saying, sorry, but that's how I feel about on that issue. Because I was bullied as a kid too, and it makes you feel like shit. It makes you feel like an outcast. Fortunately for me, I wasn't bullied as bad as kids are now, but it still leaves an effect on you. So if you're a kid out there that does bully other kids, stop doing that. Like, that doesn't make you look cool. It makes you look like a heartless moron. So don't do that. Because everyone has a right to live. So, just listen to your kids when they have something to say. Because if they're not feeling right, they're not feeling right. And don't worry about what anyone else thinks. It's your child. If your child needs help, get them help. Alright, guys. Thanks for listening to me. And until next time.